Welcome to the Open Up Wide with Kimspirational channel. Our channel is packed with practical tips for well-being, helping you break free from limiting patterns and programs that hold you back. Each video is designed to empower you to take time for yourself and embrace the life you deserve. Let's start.
Hello, beautiful Earth Angels. Welcome to today's seminar, Supercharged Health with Archangel Raphael. So before we begin, I ask that you have a candle beside you, and you can light it now if you want, or later is okay. And we're going to use the candle later in a wonderful exercise, one that is very powerful. We're going to invoke the Archangel Raphael and ask that he work with us through this candle and to be able to let things go. So we're going to work directly with Archangel Raphael to tap into the highest health potential that you possibly can have. And if you think about each time that I mention angels, I mention archangel at the beginning. So especially if it's an archangel. And the reason why I do that is, for example, Raphael is a name, and it's a name that could be a spirit name. So we don't want to call in spirits. We want to call in archangels. And we want to bring in that highest divine energy. So it's very important. Now, when it comes to Raphael, there's ways to know that he's around. He has a beautiful green healing energy. And this is just one of the ways that you know that he's around. Now, I experienced him as, say, a green orb, or looking a bit like Friar Tuck, the beer drinking monk from Robin Hood, if you know who I mean. You know, he usually comes well-rounded, and he's jolly, he's happy, and just wonderful, wonderful to experience. But many see Raphael as a doctor. I remember one time when I was in Hawaii, I saw this green mist come into the aircraft. So I was the only one that was actually noticing it. So it often happens, we'll say, in our mind's eye. But this was so amazing to me. I was so comforted seeing this. Many people see him as a butterfly. And you know, when I was picking my jewelry today, I didn't even think about what I was picking. But I was like, oh yeah, that's right. He wants me to mention the butterfly. And the reason why it's so significant is because he has the support and healing energy to transform us, much like the butterfly and its meaning. And healing is the transformation or transmutation of energy. So it's going from one form into another. So unhealed to healed. And the butterfly itself goes in 3 stages of development. So it's a great example. When we connect with symbols like this, as an example, it's his way of saying, I'm with you. And it was a clear indication to me that he was saying, look, I'm with you. I hear you. I'm working on it on my end. So I knew instantly that Raphael was going to come in and work with us. And he loves to joke around. He loves to play around. So all these little bloopers that I started with, like, doesn't surprise me, because Raphael just loves to have a good giggle. So you know those people that just love to have a good belly laugh? Likely Raphael is working through them to make you have a good giggle. But it's encouragement to keep working on things on our end when these little things happen. And obviously, he can't do the human part for us, right? We have to. But Raphael helps us in so many wonderful ways, like physically, emotionally, spiritually. He can give us guidance to heal. He'll tell us to go to a certain video. He'll tell us to go see a certain friend. Or a certain friend might just get this message and share it with you, and you're like, wow, I was just thinking of that. So the angels can't do it all because of the law of free will. And if you're holding on to stuff, they can't always get in. So we must be a part of our own decisions here down on earth. And also, we need to know that free will choices or requests, they last about 12 hours. So what we ask for, then we have to renew those choices every 12 hours. So I do the loophole part of it and I say, can I have 24 hours? This way I know, okay, I'm going to do it every morning and I'm not going to forget. And you'll notice yourself shift if you just do the 12 hours. Right at that 12th hour, you just notice your mood change, everything changes. So 24 hours is a lot easier to try to welcome into your life or to remember. And we can ask archangels to guide, support, help us. But like I said, it's our responsibility to help ourselves and make the human steps that are needed to get us where it is that we want to be. It's part of our journey on earth, actually, to learn, to grow, and to go through energy shifts and go through the lessons that we came for. And yes, many of us have lots of different lessons. And so the angels will help to a certain extent. But when we know, okay, this is the part that I'm doing, this is the part that I need a little encouragement from, they're right there. I mean, we came to Earth to learn how to raise our vibrations, really, so that we can go through our journey of healing and basically go forward. Also, to do what it is that we came to Earth to do. Now, Archangel Raphael is one of those angels that helps us with that the most. I mean, okay, there's Ariel that helps with manifestation and also your journey, but Raphael is like so significant. And I hope you realize this after this seminar. So see it as if it's his duty, his job, or special interest to open us up. And he prepares us for our mission. Ariel will, kick us in the butt and send us on our mission, but he's the one that soothes us and helps us just let go of the things that are scaring us about it. So as humans, we're often scared of the unknown and we feel a sense of duty, right? But we don't always know what we're here for. And sometimes that's for the best, if I'm honest, because if we knew, think about it, when you were like a teenager, if you knew the whole story or the whole mission, everything that you would be through, like divorces, changes of jobs, whatever it is that you've been through in your life, would you have started it? And that's the key. We would be too scared. So they give us what we need at each interval of our life so that we can choose at those intervals, knowing that each choice that we make ends up creating a whole at the end. But Raphael helps us open to what is in the now, to take the baby steps that are needed to get there, right? Wherever it is that there is. And later in life, Archangel Jeremiah helps us look back and see our lives from the whole perspective. And we'll work with Jeremiah later in the year. But Raphael, however, knows well that many of us are here clearing our karma or dealing with the ghosts that are in our closet. And he knows that we caused ourselves issues in this life. And yes, I'm saying we caused our own issues. So we have many things to heal before we can truly be present in our journey. Oftentimes, things show up, say in the body, that force us down and it makes us heal. It could be in our mental. as we do that and we heal, we often are being trained, we'll say, in some way to learn about ourselves. And I want you to think about that. As you're dealing with an injury, as you're dealing with mental health, and going to somebody for help, you're being trained. So you're learning, and therefore you're learning about your mission. So it's not just about you. I want to go back to the color green. Now, like I said, Raphael comes as the color green. Green is also the color of our heart chakra. So it really makes sense that he works with us through our heart connection. Like our heart chakra, his aura, or the light that he emits, holds the frequencies and energies that will help transmute any healing or any pain that needs to be moved out of you, or sometimes through us. And what I mean by that is, okay, pain moves out. But when pain moves through us, then it might mean that we're learning from it, that we're finding a higher purpose, or just finding meaning and purpose out of it. But it helps make healing happen when we dive into it, when we look at it. And you can work with an emerald crystal, or if you're drawn to crystals in general, I brought in a wonderful green crystal here. Fluorite is very calming. It's clearing your chakras. Fluorite can come in green, it can come in purples and greens, but it's a wonderful crystal to work with if you're not such an emerald person. So if you want something lighter, other green colors are okay, but green crystals will invoke the Archangel Raphael. So if you're just drawn to green, that's wonderful. But it may indicate that Raphael is around and that he's working with you. Now, when I got dressed today, I thought, I'm going to grab my green shirt, thinking Raphael will want that one. But he told me, no, this is the color that he wanted. So it doesn't mean that it's only green that he'll come through. But say the green that's in my necklace might pop out, or he's using, for example, Raphael is the angel that is the color of the dress that I have on. Raphael is the angel that is the spring cleaning angel. She helps make changes in your life. She makes room for changes in your life. So it kind of made sense when he was showing me this dress, and this is the one that popped out. So often, Raphael has been working with you in ways that you haven't even realized. And he may direct you to buy a certain plant, a green plant, or he might direct you, hey, could you paint something in green, wear green? And like I said, other colors too. But the green isn't a big indicator. And it all has to do with allowing the frequency vibrations that are in the color of his aura to raise energies around you so that you're supported when going through any kind of healing in your life. Okay? So the frequencies and the color of his aura emit out into your energy field. Your energy field takes it in, right? So I've been invoking Raphael a lot. So I've been calling in that green light a lot. And so this might be why he's saying, okay, we have enough of that in your aura at this time. Let's bring other colors in to be able to work with that, to be able to enhance that. So the more you work with angels, the more they're going to instruct you. And all you got to do is listen or feel or see or know. And it all comes together. but you know they're with you because you don't feel worse, right? You feel better. So the heart chakra is an important part of our healing. It's important that we work on it because it's our connection to our soul, right? Our inner truth, our knowing. So things like fear create a kind of wall around your heart chakra. And this is a heart wall. So a heart wall basically means that there's blocks that are stopping the right frequencies from being able to come in. And even if you have good energy inside, because you're not able to have a flow of energy, the incoming, outcoming type thing, then it creates a major block. So it's a heart wall. So it blocks us from being able to, say, tap into that kind of information that Raphael is talking about. And it makes us feel lost and out of touch with heaven. So it's like we get temporary amnesia and we forget who we truly are. And so we might tap into the anger, the frustration, or I don't know, just being upset with somebody and allowing that to take hold of our lives instead of allowing that higher frequency to put us in a state of joy. So when we forget who we truly are, Raphael is right there to remind us that you are a light being that has been sent from heaven, and you're here to raise vibrations here on earth. So it's important then to work with Archangel Raphael as he can slowly, gently heal some of those old emotional wounds, the stuff that we're carrying around throughout our lives. And we may not even realize what we're still holding on to. So this could be from past lives, and we're like, I didn't even know. But, or it could be stuff from our childhood, and we're like, yeah, I healed that. I've already dealt with that. But perhaps things are coming into your life so that you can, I don't know, just reinstate things, or I should say restate, or that we can find deeper meaning and purpose. But it impacts our daily behaviors when all of this stuff is hitting us. It impacts our patterns and our unconscious programs. And that's very important to understand because these programs are playing out in our relationships and life choices. So if you think about somebody that says, look, I have poor luck. I just have so many things happening. My whole life, it's felt like something's after me. Now, these are unconscious things that that person is putting out there. Just by saying, I have bad luck, they're going to experience it. But for example, if you're experiencing reoccurring events in your life, whether it's bad luck, whatever it is, it may be subconscious stuff that you're holding on to that's causing it. So the same goes for our health. So there's a reason why I wanted to talk about all that. Often we experience chronic things like pain or illness or depression. To heal those things, we usually need to connect with our truth and our hearts to heal it. So tap into your heart chakra, tap into your feelings, right? And especially the emotions that you get when you work with the angels, and you'll experience that soon. We'll get into that. But it's partly our purpose to heal, like I mentioned. So sometimes we go through issues so that we can discover our true purpose. While we're healing, we open, and we need to feel worthy of the good that we're meant to receive or we're about to receive. So when we're down, we finally reach out and we ask for help. Sometimes that's part of the purpose. Your guides might make you feel really, really down so that you're not asking for some give me prayer, right? Give me this, give me that. But sometimes we have to hurt deeply to get down on our knees and to really, truly ask for what we need, right? From the heart with integrity. So if we always did that from the beginning and we were truly thankful for everything that we have, we wouldn't have as many issues. So waking up in the morning and truly, truly giving thanks for the day changes things. So when we're not tapped in, we may not feel good enough for help. And this closes us off and keeps us from receiving. So calling on Archangel Raphael connects you to the flow of abundance that you deserve. And yes, healing is a kind of abundance. So if you're writing at this time, write that down. Healing is a kind of abundance. So if you're having trouble with abundance, as in money flow, you may be blocked because you're not healing something. So it has nothing to do with whether or not you're putting the energy out there, but if you have a wall around your heart, or if you have anger towards somebody, it's going to cut off the flow of abundance towards what it is that you want. So money, but also the healing. So healing is a kind of abundance. So when you allow healing, you also allow money flow into your life, because money is just an exchange of energy. Okay, remember that. So Raphael heals you by connecting you to the energy of love. So abundance, joy, and love. You can write that down. Abundance, joy, and love. So these are some of the highest vibrations in the universe if you can learn to feel them on that truly higher level. And so when we raise our vibrations, that is when we're at the same level of abundance, joy, and love. And that's when we can experience those things in our lives. So health, healing, work the same way. We need to raise our frequency to be in a frequency of receiving. Any kind of healing that you're aiming for, whether it's mental, physical, spiritual, or emotional, requires one thing of you: to connect to the divine love. And that is the same frequency that I just talked about. Divine love is what heals us. When we're going through stuff, it's hard to imagine that we're one with the universe, but we are. We are one. Divine love is from the universe. And so when we learn to connect to that and really feel and see that we're one with the universe, that is when we can experience the good stuff, right? That's where we want to get to, the good stuff. And that good stuff, again, is what? Abundance, joy, and love. And also, and especially, good health. But now we know that abundance and healing, right, is all one.
Thank you for joining us in this glimpse into supercharge health. Imagine unlocking a treasure trove of knowledge with Archangel Raphael. Join the Open Up Wide platform and watch this recorded seminar. For only $9.90 a month, you gain access to over 400 seminars, courses, meditations, and podcasts that nourish your mind, body, and soul. But that's just the beginning. There is more. You'll also receive 9 unique Oracle apps, perfect for insightful readings for yourself, friends, or family. Plus, dive into a treasure trove of over 3,000 spiritual and dream meanings, unlocking the messages the universe is sending you through signs and symbols. Start this journey of self-discovery and healing with Kimspirational at openupwide.com. You'll learn to embrace your inner strength, breaking free from self-doubt and fear. Every moment spent on this platform is a step toward unleashing your true power. If you're ready to transform your life, Open Up Wide is the key. Dive in, embrace your journey, and watch as your dreams unfold before you. Sign up today with 7-day free trial.